Right? I try to tell you. Those rate cuts are not what you think they are, right? Didn't I? I try to tell you, but oh well. Time usually puts everything on its place. Anyways, guys, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we will look at my kid. I told you, man. Trumpicious magicious, man. That guy is something else, okay? But anyways, we're going to look at market performance for the past 24 hours. And right after that, we will check out prices in details. As soon as we're done with that, we will look at our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But before that, guys, oh man, it is, I don't want to say it feels good, but hey, I want to say I told you so. I told you rate cuts are not the same. It's not going to happen because the US dollar has a big problem, which again, I know they have a quick solution that is going to fix everything. It's just a matter of time. But on the meanwhile, we should be looking at economy, macro economy, because that, my friends, is going to determine everything. Like I've been saying, hey, pay attention to 140 to 150 or $60,000 Bitcoin. You will see. But you see people, because they see gold running right now, gold is going crazy. And I say gold is not running. It hit the all-time high already, because hey, go look at gold RSI, look at the MACD, look at the Bollinger Bands and all that stuff. You will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, and then a friend of mine was like, no, because of the US the dollarization, now gold is going to run and this and that is going to happen. And I just started laughing. You guys already know me. I just started laughing when people start talking about that kind of stuff. And we have my own group. There's a group we call my Millionaire Journey. It's a group between 5 of us, my best friends or good friends. We all try to give advice to each other. And he goes like, why are you laughing? I said, you and I and everybody in this group, we have seen this before, right? We have seen this before. It's not the first time that we see countries trying to ditch the dollar. We have seen it before. But one thing you are not understanding is that times have changed. Did you hear our good friend today, our uncle, Jeromeus Powell shoes? Did you hear him talk? What did he say? I told you, rate cuts are not the same. They're not. That's why you see Bitcoin went up as soon as Jeromeus Powell shoes came out. What's the price of Bitcoin now? I told you, they're not the same. It's going to chug along until it get up there, right? And to top things up, okay, our good magician, Trumpicious Magicius, he's been looking at his good friends from Russia, Putinicius. he's been looking at Putinicius like, I told you, right? Don't do that. And Putinicius like, hey, Trumpicius, I told you not to give the stones to my cousins. Zelenskisius. Don't give Zelenskisius those stones. And Putinicius goes, if you give him those stones, we're going to have a problem. And Trumpicius goes, well, we shall see about that. I'm about to give him the biggest stones that we got on the backyard. So yeah, that situation is also evolving. But those of us that have been that have been watching the economy for a while, we know the most recent thing that happened. You guys do remember when all the European countries, they all band together, okay? They all band together and formed the euro, right? You do remember that. What was the purpose? They were trying to de-dollarize the world, right? They were trying to do that. And I do remember because I think I was in Spain or something. I do remember because Spain, the currency used to be pesetas. That's what they used to use. And all of a sudden, everybody swapped. France, Spain, and the rest of them, they all like, oh, now we are not going to use the euro because we want to make our economy stronger than the dollar and blah, blah, blah. You all know how that thing went. At the end of the day, what happened? I'm telling you, the dollar has been shoved so deep into people's ears that to pull it out is going to require more than just doing nonsense right now. So everybody is trying to think like, oh yeah, they are going to stop using the dollar as their world's reserve currency, and they're going to use gold. And I'm telling you again, it's not going to happen. The US dollar has been established. All the US has to do right now is stop printing. And for them to stop printing, they need to reduce the debt. The $31 trillion that they have in debt need to be reduced. And again, we sat here and I told you guys time after time, they have a plan in place for that. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to peg the US treasuries to stable coins 1-to-1. We have discussed about this here before because the US is not stupid. They already have the network in place. All the people need is something fast, easy, secure, scalable, whatever you want to call it. And stable coins provide that. Now, everybody and their grandmama is looking at gold. Oh, gold is doing this, gold is doing that. And I was telling the guys, I said, I am the guy that like to look at people's mentality. Because again, when we trade, guys, Mike D, RSI, okay? We look at the moving ribbon, moving average. If you want to add, we can add the Bollinger Bands, which also sometimes also help. But the biggest of all of them, the biggest signal you could ever get is people's mindset, people mentality. That is the biggest one you could get. Look at Fear and Greed index. If that is not working for you, just look at social media. When you start to get all these ridiculous price predictions, oh, Bitcoin to 600,000, Bitcoin to $1 million. Yep. Something is about to happen. Okay? So yeah, we started looking at that stuff and I said, you have to be able to see the biggest wealth transfer, generational wealth. Now, I'm not talking about 2008 level. This one is 1,000 times bigger than 2008 level because we have two things. We have two things happening at once. One, macroeconomy, right? And number two, blockchain integration, blockchain adoption. These two things are happening at once. Okay? ISO 20022 is about to happen. And now, when you stand outside of that circle and you start asking yourself, how can I be part of this generational wealth? How can I be a part of it? How can I get a piece of this? That is when, as you can see, Kaspa comes in place. Quant comes in place. Jasmine comes in place. Now, why do I say Kaspa? Kaspa right now fulfills every ticking dot. Every checkpoint you have on that list. We're going to use what? Blockchain, like whatever you want to call it. We are going to need a fast network. The fastest right now, Kaspa. We are not even talking about 32 blocks per second. We're not even talking about 100 blocks per second. The fastest right now, Kaspa, just proved itself. 160 million transactions in 24 hours. I told you yesterday, go look, the on-chain analytics are there. Bitcoin takes a whole year to complete 150 to complete 150 transactions. That's what Bitcoin takes. A whole year. So yeah, fast is there. Scalable. Bitcoin is not a scale. I don't know any other coin or cryptocurrency that is as scaled as can scale as much as Kaspa does. And we are still at 10 blocks per second. 10 blocks per second, we are already clocking 150 million transactions. That is what the world needs. Be able to scale, that way you can do your transactions and it doesn't have a bottleneck. Your transaction does not get locked or lost somewhere like Crashilandia will do. Because I'm telling you, if you don't know, go ask the team at Crashilandia, Solana, they will tell you. They will tell you. Again, you need a network that is going to be secure. Secure in the fact that I don't want to send a transaction, okay? And somebody or a hacker somehow steals that block. I don't want to do that. Now, the rest of the cryptos that we know are too slow. Too slow that those blocks, somebody can find them, take the whole thing, derail the entire transaction, you lose your money. And like I said the other day, so far I don't know any blockchain or block that can reverse transactions. I don't know. I haven't seen any. But Kaspa solved that problem because 10 blocks per second. That means if you calculate one block, for you to steal one block, I don't know, before you can even blink, 10 has gone through. How are you going to be able to catch one? How are you going to be able to catch one block? So yeah, Kaspa is posing itself for that. That's why I'm telling you guys, generational wealth is on Kaspa. Most people are not looking at it yet. Everybody's getting ready for Armageddon and nobody's looking at, okay, where is the money going to be? Right? Quant already has the infrastructure, banking system. Those of them trying to ditch the dollar are looking for mBridge. For them to use mBridge, guess what they need to use? Quant. Those of them who want to stick with the dollar are trying to look at, okay, guess what? Swiss system is getting old. Overledger right there for the banking, because I told you, for your bank to be able to process your meme coins, your Solana, Crashilandia, the Raccoon, whatever you need to, Overledger. The writings are on the wall. ISO 20022. I've shown you this picture here time after time. I can see, you can go over, you know what, best thing, look at it again. I have shown you this picture here time after time. No matter what line you follow, no matter how you do it, any coin that is going to be stored in your bank, because I'm telling you, banks are not going to go away. Banks are going to adapt. All of you talking about XRP, look, right there, right? If you do have, this is XRP, right? Let me change the color of this right quick. I'm gonna use this color. This is XRP, right? Follow the line. Damn, where does it lead to? Quant, QNT. Stellar, Lumen, Quant, XR, into Quant. H-bar, look at H-bar. Where does it lead to? Quant. No matter where you take it, any coin you think you have. Look at even Ethereum. Ethereum, where does Ethereum here? Look at Ethereum right there. Let's make it a little bigger. Right? You see? Ethereum right there. Where does it lead to? Quant. Anyone you look at, Constellation, that a lot of people are so bullish on, where does it lead to? Quant. All of it. It doesn't matter where you look. A whole thing is just, look, right here. XDC. Look at it. XDC, you have Algorand, you have IOTA, all of them. Where do they lead to? Follow the lines. Quant. Follow the line. Quant. Follow the lines. Quant. Where does it lead to? it leads to the quant over ledger. That's why I'm telling you, like, it is going to happen, and everybody and their grandmama will not notice it. You have to look. Like I said, see, quant over ledger. It doesn't matter what coin you are going to choose. Quant is where the money is going to lead to, because as we stand right now, by November, everybody and their grandmama has to be ISO 20022 compliant. See? Bam. It's right there. So yeah, everything. I don't care what the price of quant will do, even if it is going to fall. I'm still accumulating quant, because that wealth transfer, the wealth transfer going, okay, from one generation to another one, just like those of them who could see gold being something, started buying it before the 1960s, are wealthy today. Okay, the blockchain era is about to kick in, and that's why I'm telling you, Kaspa, quant, because the banking system is not going to go away. Banking system is evolving to the point of that they are not going to use blockchain or blockdag and whatever you want to call it, and everything on that is concentrated on quant. Trust me, very soon you are going to start hearing about where in that list, because Kaspa is also ISO 20022 compliant. Okay, so we don't have information yet how that is going to work. I guess we'll know better when the VPROX or Sparkle goes live. That's when we are going to know. But so far, everybody's looking, yeah, they're going to de-dollarize. They are not going to de-dollarize, because again, stable coins are going to be pegged to the US treasuries 1-to-1, and that debt. See how I'm singing about it right now? Nobody's paying attention, right? Those $31 trillion debt that the US had, they are going to be eaten away. And the US economy is going to be sane again, free of diseases, free of it, okay? No more debt. And the US, the dollar will remain the currency. It will remain the world's currency. Mark my words, and you will see. On the meantime, our good friend Trumpicius Magicius is busy distracting everybody by giving some good stones to his to our good friend over there, Zelensky's. And Zelensky is looking at Putinicius. Be like, hey, I'm about to throw some stones on your house. And Putinicius is looking at Trumpicius like, hey, Trumpicius, what the hell, bro? So right now, that is what is happening. People are distracted by that, buying gold, while the US is getting the time they need. Because as soon as that ISO 20022 goes live, stablecoins will be pegged to the US treasuries. And that, my friend, will be a checkmate. That's what it's going to be. So yeah, I'm hoping that you are not getting fooled by this Bitcoin maxis, man. I guess people are different. People are different. I can't stand seeing somebody losing money. That's me. In my group, okay, I consider all of you my friends. But in my little circle, okay, where we have a millionaire journey circle, when I talk to them, and then when the feedback they give me, I cannot imagine myself seeing those guys losing money. I will get money out of my pocket to give them. I know they will do the same. Okay, if they see me struggling, they will do the same. But yet, you see people in the Bitcoin community, which again, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Why will you be telling somebody to invest their only left $10,000 into Bitcoin at this stage? It does not make any sense. It doesn't make, because you are not going to make money into it. Okay, maybe if it was the low on the bear market, Like, let's just say when Bitcoin went all the way down to what was it, 25,000 or whatever it went, and somebody tells you, okay, put your 10 grand in there, you make money. Okay, that is understandable, because I like to show you guys. Okay, like for example, where's my calculator? If I bring my calculator out, let's see. When Bitcoin went, I think it was $16,000. I think it was, right? $16,000. If somebody would have told you, okay, put in your 10 grand, you'll make money. Okay, divided by $10,000. See, you get 1.6 of a Bitcoin. This is what I'm talking about. If at those prices you could invest 10 grand, you would have made money. That means right now, if Bitcoin goes up to, let's say, I'm thinking 160,000 times 160,000, you would have made $256,000. Yes, this, my friends, is life-changing money. This is life-changing money. Or let's just say if it goes to what they're talking about, $250,000, which I doubt, but you would have made $400,000 if you would have invested your money when Bitcoin was at $16,000. Not now. Now you are not going to make any money investing in Bitcoin, because that price has already gone. A lot of people keep asking me, okay, you still holding Bitcoin? When will you recommend for me to get into Bitcoin? And I tell everybody, listen, one, if you know how to leverage trade, wait for the top of the market and short Bitcoin. That's one. Number two, if you don't, then don't short Bitcoin. Wait until the next bear market. When the next bear market comes, let's say if Bitcoin drops all the way down from, let's say from 150,000, it drops all the way down to 60,000, for example, and you put in your 10 grand in there, and Bitcoin runs from 60,000 all the way to 400,000, you are going to make money. Not now. This is simple. Look, for example, let's say Bitcoin, the next bear market, drops all the way to $60,000, and you put in 10 grand. Oh, come on. You put in 10 grand divided by $60,000. You are going to get 0.16. And if Bitcoin goes all the way, the next stop, the next 2029, 2030, if it goes all the way up to, let's say, $400,000 or even $500,000, let's say $500,000, you are going to make $83,000. This is life-changing money. You know what I mean? This is life-changing money. Instead of you putting your money in there right now and all you're going to make is $2,000. That is what this Bitcoin maxis, they are not explaining to you. And I'm trying to tell you, forget about Bitcoin. Forget about it. Right now, the only way you can make money is Kaspa, is Quant. That is where you can make money. And not just money. You can make money, generational wealth for you, for your children, for your children. I don't know how much you want to do, but this is how you can make it. Because now, if you stand on the side and watch this wealth transfer go by, I don't know how much you're going to have to wait for it to happen again. I don't know. So yeah, please get your head out of the sand and look at reality. I've said it here many times. To become a millionaire is not easy. You have to do things that nobody is willing to do. For example, Kaspa right now, everybody and their grandmom is running away from it, right? People are, oh, the price is not running, oh, blah, blah, blah. This is the time you want to invest into it. Because guys, evolution always wins. Evolution always wins. It will not make sense right now, but it's going to make sense very soon. Okay? It's going to make sense. You can't afford to miss this opportunity. Kaspa is going to make you a lot of money. Quant is going to make you a lot of money. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm only telling you what I am doing, because those things, my friend, I am investing in them. It's my money. I can do whatever I want. Like I said in the beginning, you are more than free. But one thing that will make me laugh is that by the end of next year, or by 2027, when everybody else is counting their Lambos, you'll be busy crying, because you did not take the opportunity when it presented itself right in front of you. And my friend, you have nobody to blame but yourself. Go and do some research on Kaspa. It has already started. I told you, once smart contracts go live, you will see. You see? Total value locked, TVL has started to grow at an alarming rate. Transactions volume has started to grow. Before we used to have 10,000 transactions, 1 million transactions. Now the transaction volume has started to grow. Hash rate has started to grow. Even though price is going down, but people are putting their miners to work. It has started to grow. Nodes have started to grow like crazy, like sand in the ocean. That should tell you something. All that price usually follow after that. If you don't want to make money, stay on the sideline. But don't say I didn't tell you. Okay? Go over there and watch our good friend Trumpicius Magicius looking at Jeromicius, and Jeromicius is like, I told you, brother. I told you we shouldn't cut. And Trumpicius is like, man, forget about that. I'm trying to throw some stones at Putinicius over there. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours, right? Let's go look at that. So we're gonna need our good friend Crypto Bubbles, which is here, and we see, damn, there you go, right? Look at that. I told you, money is not going to trickle down. Bitcoin run, altcoins run. All day when our good friend Jeromicius was talking, Bitcoin was dumping from 125, 26,000 all the way back to 121, which I told you yesterday it might go down, right? But yeah, anyways, you see, Bitcoin is taking up again. Look at the entire market. What's the market doing? I told you, nobody wants to listen. Money is not going to trickle down. It's not going to happen. Not this run. It's not going to happen. Anyways, yeah, if you listen, great. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. But now, let's go look. First, we're going to start with King Kaspa, KAS. And by the way, if Kaspa goes above 8.5 cents, there is over $40 million of pain. There's a short squeeze that's going to happen if Kaspa goes above 8.5 cents. You understand? So those of you shorting Kaspa, yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, just by looking at the graph alone, you can see Kaspa has been on a tear. See? Kaspa has been going. He's been doing his thing. But anyways, now, for the past hour, Kaspa is up 1.3%, 2.8% down on the day, 0.1% up on the week, 4.5% down on the month, and 46.3% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.04 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $70.55 million. See the volume? Smart contracts are beginning to show up, right? Anyways, now we look at Quant, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. We do have 0.5% up the last hour, 2.9% down on the day, 0.7% up on the week, laying flat on the month, and 47.3% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.49 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $24.19 million. Now we look at Cubic, see what's going on in that camp. See here. For the past hour, 0.5% down, 0.7% down on the day, 16.3% up on the week, 10.6% down on the month, and 5.2% down on the year. Again, just like I always say, high risk, high reward. Whatever they're trying to do over there, they're still having their own personal stone throwing with the Monero people. So yeah, let's watch and see how that one ends. Okay, sitting at the market cap of $235.01 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $4.59 million. Now we look at Jasmy, the Japanese Bitcoin, which again, I'm telling you, it's another good money making because the whole country is behind Jasmy. Okay, but anyway, 1.8% up the last hour, 4.8% down on the day, 4.5% up on the week, 9% down on the month, and 36.3% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $615.28 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $40.79 million. Now, we go look at the total, Jonathan's pet, the orange guy we do have. This is why you see for the past hour, all coins have been running because Bitcoin is running on the past hour. See, 0.7% up the last hour, 2.3% down on the day, 6.8% up on the week, and 9.8% up on the month. Also, we're looking at 94.5% up in the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.44 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $77.38 billion. Y'all looking at that volume, right? Y'all looking at it, right? Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at prices in details. Let's see what we got going on in that camp. And before we do that, see here, Dixie going up. See, that's why Bitcoin is taking a breather, because I'm telling you, Trumpicius trying to send some stones to to his good friend Zelensky's and Putinicius is saying Putinicius is saying, my friend Putinicius say, Trumpicius, what are you doing? so yeah, as you can see, Dixie, that everybody else is saying Dixie's dead, Dixie's going down. I'm telling you, the US has oh, come on, I don't know you guys. The US has a hidden trump card that is going to play on people. I mean, like, a lot of people were left holding the hot potato. The biggest grilled hot potato is getting cooked as we speak. Okay? Anyways, look at Dixie's going up and we have Bitcoin going down. Yeah, that's not what we want to see, but hey, it is the market situation, right? Like I said, pay attention to the macroeconomy. Now, if you go look at on the charts, we do have Kaspa. Kaspa, we're still into this. I fixed this last night because I was trying to make sure it was accurate. Kaspa, we're still into this symmetrical triangle. And so, I mean, in this falling wedge, or if some people want to call it triangle, I can call it a falling wedge. As you guys can see, we go up between, we went up, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. Let's see, support, resistance. Everything for me is still the same, right? Nothing has changed. What I'm expecting, like I told you guys, I'm expecting this thing to break above, come back, retest, and up we went. That's what I'm expecting this to happen. So a lot of people are still not understanding what's happening, okay? Everybody else is looking at something else. And when I'm telling you, Kaspa at these prices is a blessing. I wish it will hold there because my 2 weekly buy day is almost here. Okay, I'm gonna buy some more by Thursday or Friday, like I always do. Okay, but yeah, everything is playing according to plan. See, it's like a bull flag with the resistance getting ready to break. And now when you look at it, when you zoom in, look at the ribbon, still red. It is squeezing, still red. This is on the 4 hourly. Okay, if you look at it on the daily, you will also see the same. So okay, let's see how today's close. You see that Star Wars candle, like I always call them. Let's see how it closes. If it closes green, the next one is going to be green. Okay, we just only have a little over 3 hours or something, whatever that we have left for it to close, and let's see what happens. But yeah, it is happening right in front of your eyes. Look at the ribbon. Ribbon is doing the same, right? It is spraying out, as you guys can see. That's another thing people are not paying attention to. Look at the ribbon. It's spraying out. The same thing. It's spraying out. Next thing you know, it's going to curve like that, and then up we go, right? It is paying attention, just like I told you. Price always gets attracted to the moving average. There is $35 million worth of longs that are going to get liquidated because price always gets attracted to the moving average. Look at where the moving average is. Just give some time and you are going to find out. Okay, now for me, price action still the same. Nothing has changed, guys. Nothing has changed. We do have the 12 cents, which is going to be the resistance. Next to that, we do have 15 cents. After that, 19 cents. Right after that, we do have the all-time high, and then we go into price discovery. As soon as we get into price discovery, you're about to see Kaspa do his thing. Because again, we do have Binance, Coinbase. By the way, By the way, for those of you who have been paying attention, crypto.com has already listed it, but they still have not enabled the spot trading yet. So imagine what is about to happen. So yeah, sit tight and you will see. Anyways, now let's go to the next one. It's going to be our good friend Quant, Banker's Coin, right? The one a lot of people love to hate because whoa, what was that? Oh, look at that hourly candle. Wow, yeah, it's coming. Yeah, that hourly candle for Kaspa. Wow, it's coming. But anyways, like, let's go look at Quant, Banker's Coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. So for Quant, the same thing, right? Today everything was kumbaya, doing great until until our good friend Powell came out and threw some stones at everybody. So yeah, that's what happened right there. That's why you saw the price drop like that. But I've always told you guys, this does not matter as long as Bitcoin picks up, because as we see, I'm about to show you in a second, Bitcoin started to pick up, and what do you see? Quant price also started to go up again. So yeah, you can look at it, nothing has changed. We are still the same, because like despite all this bad price action that was happening here, okay, despite all that, look at the moving ribbon. It was still green, right? Moving ribbon was still green with no problems. Zoom it out and you will see. I told you, Quant is doing the classic uptrend, okay? That one we go up, down, up, rest, up, rest. Now we're about to see. It was about to go until our good friend made his speech. So this was a fake out, because this was supposed to go higher and then continue, right? So yeah, pay attention to it. Look at the ribbon. The signs are there. Ribbon still green. It is squeezing and it's about to take off again. That's what you see. If you look at it on the daily, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. It is curving upwards, red. It hasn't turned green yet, but it's a matter of time before it turns green and this thing starts to run, right? Go look at the MACD and RSI. You will see it right there. Nothing, I'm telling you, Quant is so bullish right now, it's not even funny, okay? So yeah, for me, if you ask me, prices are still the same. Nothing has changed. You guys remember last week, I was telling you, if the week closes green, that's it. That's the beginning, right? This downtrend that Quant had is over with. You remember this? It's over with. So Quant right now, you see, this is the second week green. Quant is in an uptrend. Guys, there's a lot of money to be made here and nobody's paying attention to it. Nobody's paying attention. If you look, that means to tell you that, again, the prices that I was always telling you guys, okay? Let me bring out this thing right quick. I need not my arrow. Where's my trends? Not geometrics, not animations, patterns. Nope. Excuse me for a second. My trend lines right here. Okay, I'm gonna grab a trend line. Look, you're going to see from the lowest that Quant went. Oh, come on. What is going on with this thing? Give me a trend line. Yeah. No, I'm trying to grab you from the lowest, which was somewhere here, till the highest. That's what it was, right? Now, if you grab that trend line, oh, come on. That's why I hate to do this with my phone. It is very difficult to grab stuff. Okay, there. If you grab the trend line, you put it on the breakout, because you guys already know the breakout is here, right? So now, it's not accurate, but hey, it's going to show you something. Now, if you put it on the trend line, look at that. See? Remember, I used to tell you, when I tell you my price targets, and I said, first, $125, first resistance. Second resistance, 151. Second resistance, the third resistance, 164. We close a daily candle above it, we're looking at 176. And I used to go back on my videos. I used to tell you, once we close that one, the next target is $230. And right now, the move to that $230 just started. See, look at where we are going. $230. The move to that has just started, right? Everybody and their grandmama is not paying attention to it. Everybody and their grandmama is just busy trying to look at you and be telling you all the stuff. And I'm telling you guys, you have got to look at stuff and pay attention to the market, okay? Pay attention to the market, because these things are going to happen when nobody's looking. Seriously, when nobody's looking, that's when this is going to happen. And yet you will see people here try to tell you different. Try to tell you like, nah, you have to sit over here and you have to do this and that. Look at where we are going. It's that simple, right? Look, right there. That's where we are going. I said 230, but it's showing a price target of 246. And guys, once we close this 230, there is no much resistance until we get to the all-time high. Quant is on the tear. Well, you're about to see. It's about to happen right in front of you. Now, let's go right quick. Let's go look at Bitcoin. I'm gonna skip Jasmine. And like I told you guys, I want to see Jasmine at 2.3 cents before we start talking about it again. But anyways, now, if you look at Bitcoin USDT here, this is what everybody again was like, yeah, we're going down and we're going this. And I was just laughing about it in the group. And I said, you remember I used to tell you, price always get attracted to the moving average. And I think my yesterday or day before yesterday's video, I was telling you guys, I do not like the fact that price was all the way up there and the moving average was way down. I think I told you guys that, right? Because again, price, what it did, it got attracted to the moving average, okay? Right back, look at that, pointing, and now, bam, he's looking to do that, right? Everything is playing according to plan. If you look at it on the hourly, on the 4 hourly, the same, okay? Now we're getting supported by the moving ribbon. The potential of this trying to come back down to the moving average and then find a way up is also there. But guys, let's watch the people throwing stones at each other. Let's see what they're going to do. But again, everybody's hoping, just like I'm hoping, that this is going to be the support it needs and the ore is going to go sideways, okay? That's also another move that you can see here, that this could be, as a result, it come back down sideways, okay? Ride the ribbon and give a chance for the moving average to get up there. It could be something that could also be playing in the books right now. But so far, like I said, Bitcoin is looking to test that $140,000 to $160,000, that range. It's going to be somewhere there. Once we get to that 160, guys, start paying attention to the market, because we can have a situation where we hit the top and that will be it, or it could stay running. It will be the same situation that happened here. Remember when I was telling you about the 29th, and I was saying pay attention to the 29th, right? That is the same situation you're about to see, because when you look at it on the daily, let me show you the daily right quick. See the daily? Ribbon just turned green, okay? That's something I usually pay attention to, because ribbon just turned green, it is spraying out, and maybe by the time we get to that 160,000, 140, 160,000, in between that, start paying attention to the ribbon. Let's see what the ribbon is going to do. If it is still spraying upwards like that, okay, that means the market is still good. But if we get to that 140, 160 in between that or whatever, and you start to see the ribbon start to do this, okay, start to do that, yeah, you might want to think twice. Understand? So yeah, that's what I'm telling you guys to pay attention to. Market is gonna go. It's not the market is not going to be like a lot of people are telling you, okay? Market is going to get controlled by macroeconomy. That's what it is, okay? But anyways, yeah, if you want to listen, great. If you don't want to listen, that's also great. It's up to you. It's your money anyways. Now, let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions, okay? I won't get tired of saying it. Please do not get into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Because if you do, my friend, you are going to be the next newest member of Rex City. It's that simple. So please do not get into leverage trading without experience. How do you get experience? Down below, I have the links: Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Any of them will work, or if you want to sign up for all of them, meet their deposit requirements. Once you do, they're going to give you free money. You get the free money, take $20 or $30 out, start trading. If you can turn $30 into $60, okay, $60 into $120 into $200-$300, then you are ready. If you still cannot do it, you are not ready. Just keep on practicing before you take all your big money, put in there and lose it. My friends, trust me, you don't want to do that. So please, you need to practice. And for those of you who want to go into stock trading and ETFs, down below I also have Acorns, a link that I'm using with my son, teach him how to trade. Okay, so those kind of things. Okay, you sign up using that link, you get $5. Not much, but it will get you started. Okay, anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. First, we are going to start with my Bydfi. Here I am trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Quant. Okay, let's close this. My overall today, see, yesterday I was at $11,000, but today I am up 10,700. Okay, my staircase is still there, not not as bad. 10,700 because hey, y'all know the market did what it did. I am an aggressive trader. That's why. Okay, now you look at my contract. You see here on my Kaspa. Yeah, I'm still down 73%, which is $5,500 in total. And on Quant, I am also still down 3%, which is $290. Okay, like I said, I am an aggressive trader. You can pause it and you will see I trade at 50x, no stop loss. Please don't do this at home if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, now we go look at Phemex. Phemex, I do have, I trade there. I trade there a King Kaspa, and I'm also trading the Japanese Bitcoin. Okay, as you guys can see, yesterday this thing was like $7,000. Today I am at $6,400 approximately, because you know the market conditions. Anyways, now when you look at my contracts, you will see that here on Jasmine I am still almost the same thing, 79% or 78% down, which is $8,700, and on Kaspa much the same, hasn't moved that much. Okay, the market came, it moved, but the market came down, so it came down again. I'm still down 23%, which is $1,000 approximately. You can pause it, you can look at it, and that's what you want to see. The same situation. I trade at 50x and I don't use stop loss. Anyways, now we go look at the last but not the least, the Wix Exchange. On Wix Exchange, I'm trading King Kaspa, and I am also trading Quant. Okay, competition going on there. As you can see, my staircase is still going up. Overall today sitting at $4,200. Yesterday I saw this thing almost at $5,000, but oh well, it is what it is, right? Market is doing its thing. Now if you look at the contracts, you will see on Quant I am still up $1,000. I am tempted to close this and use this $1,000 to open two trades, open Quant back up and then open Cubic, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna decide on it later. But yeah, I'm still up $1,000 on Quant, and on Kaspa I am still down $185 approximately. Okay, now on Acorn, like I said, I use this to track my son's account. Let's see how he's doing. Acorn, wow, would you look at that? That boy is up $300. That's my boy. You are your father's son. He's up $300. Okay, what's changed? What happened? Because I'm just not understanding. Whoa, what happened? He's up 2.5% today. Okay, I see his ETFs went up. Okay, S&P 500 is looking good. IJR, I think it took IJR and added it to IXUS, because IJR 9. Okay, well, that's a good move though. Then if you look at the bonds, ISTB, AGG, yeah, he's doing pretty good. Look at that, 2.3%, and he's overall $307. Wow, I like this. I like this. He's sacrificing a lot of his allowance. So yeah, I'm trying to teach him, you got to invest money to make money. That's what it is, right? But anyways, guys, so yeah, Just pay attention to the markets. Do not listen to these Bitcoin maxes. This is my millionaire journey. We're going from zero to a millionaire status. And my friends, Bitcoin at these prices is not going to do it for you. It's not going to do it. I'm not your financial advisor. Go do your own research and then you will see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, okay? Don't forget to like and comment. Okay, I'm interested in knowing what you think about everything we talked about today. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. You never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? Until I see you in my next one. Let's see what Trumpicius is going to do today. Let's see what he's going to say to Putinicius. Until I see you in my next one, please take very good care of yourself, okay? Bye-bye.